Okay, I'm going to be reading from the beginning of my novel in progress, Lurleen. The cigarette was perched on my lip, angled like a humble peacock's tail, the glowing orange circle at its tip, and I exhaled, and smoke swirled and dipped into the breeze. We were sitting on the roof of a house I had been scouting for weeks, our feet pressed to burning against the pristine tiles to counteract the slant. Lurleen sat beside me with her mouth hung open, catching flies, as the folks in Mississippi would say. Lurleen shifted her hips to the right, and her feet slid. I quickly leaned over to grab the tail end of her shirt, but she pulled away, stood up into the slide, and careened off the side of the roof. She spread her arms out like the horizontal bar of a kite caught in the breeze. A few seconds later, I heard it. Splash. Hot damn, Lurleen whooped. It was a good thing the house was basically in the middle of nowhere, because Lurleen has a big mouth. I heard her splashing around from where I sat. The sun was hot on my head and my cigarette was nearly gone. Come on down here now, Smitty, it's your turn. I had dared Lurleen, said she wouldn't jump off this here roof, but as usual, she done it. That's how she is. Ask her to do any crazy damn thing and eventually she'd do it. We've been coming to this house and sitting on this roof every day now for a week, when finally Lurleen said she'd do it on Sunday, the day of the Lord. Not that she's religious or nothing, but she said, not quote, just in case. Well, today is Sunday, and Lurleen done careened off the roof. I like that word, careen. I'm working on improving my vocabulary because I think people respect you when you can rattle off a few grade 8 words. I never finished high school, but I figure folks don't have to know that, especially if I build up my vocabulary. So careened is my word for today. Lurleen gets mad because she says she don't know what I'm talking about half the time. So now I have a big chart on the wall with all the words I studied on it. It's big, but it ain't nearly filled, so Lurleen can stay right along with me if she wants. But I know she don't. She just likes to complain. Smitty, get your narrow behind down here, girl. You're missing all this beautiful chlorine. We've been coming here for a week, but we've been coming here for a week, but we only got as far as the roof. We ain't never been in the house or the pool on account of Lurleen's promise to jump off the roof first. Once she done that, we free to roam. I flicked my cigarette butt to the side and watched as it slowly tumbled to the roof's edge. I stood up slowly. There wasn't no breeze, so nothing was pushing against me. I looked out over the edge onto an enormous swatch of green that hugged a slight border of blue, and thought briefly about buying a house for me and Lurleen someday. A 2 or 3 story fairy tale house with a large pool, like the one Lurleen jumped into in the backyard. Smitty! Lurleen, God bless her. Act like she don't know nothing about privacy and keeping quiet. Like I said, this house is basically in the middle of nowhere, but sometimes nowhere can be found. I'm coming, damn it, stop all that yelling. Well, get your ass down here then. I crouched down, then sprang up like a bobblehead and jumped into the air. I spread my arms out like Lurleen did and felt the warm air cradle me before letting me fall. We splashed around in the pool for a while, Lurleen more so than me. I had to take time out to get my equipment from the truck. I parked on a circular drive near a bunch of thick old oaks so we wouldn't be too obvious. It's a company truck with a logo and everything. I thought it wise to bring the company truck just in case we got spotted. I could say I was out on assignment, or double checking the system, or got the wrong address, something, anything, just to buy me some time if I need it. But I really brought it because all of my tools of the trade are in the truck. Pick guns, torque wrenches, bump keys, fingerprint powders, various brushes, and the list goes on. You name it and it's in there, which makes my job a lot easier.